play shelf trade.
Ooh,
So
excellent.
My favorite.
This little game
Always
that
a
we
good
play.
one.
Huh?
For those of us who have not tuned in before,
Correct.
which would be me, I guess, because I never watched our first episode.
That's fair.
Fair.
Well, how does this game work?
Well, Andy, let me tell you, since you didn't watch, what it is I'm going to come up with 3 games, and we're going to go around the other 3 contestants here, or podcasters, I don't know, whatever you guys people are, what do you call them? People. Human beings.
I
The other
will
human
take that
beings
title.
on this show.
Podtestants.
Oh, I like that one.
That does not sound right. Oh.
I'm going to give the 3 games, and then they're going to go and decide which one they want to play. That means the game they want to play, like right now, they're excited about it. Like, that sounds great. We're going to the one game they're going to shelf. They're like, that sounds pretty cool, but I'm not like needing it this moment, so I'm put it on the shelf. And trade is, yeah, I don't need this game in my life. I'm going to trade it and find something that I want to play now, for example. So today we're actually going to go with all games that are space related.
Okay.
So, you know,
Okay.
that little theme going on here.
Are we going to get Eclipse again?
On top of that, not Eclipse, but on top of that, one of the games is a game that people talk about it in relation to Eclipse. But regardless, not only are these all space games, but they actually are number 6, 7, and 8 consecutively currently on BGG.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Very
Number
nice.
6 is Twilight Imperium 4th edition.
Okay.
Number 7, Star Wars Rebellion.
Okay.
And number 8, Gaia Project. So fairly different games, certainly from one another,
Yes.
but still all space, still all pretty big, and I'm not even so much heavy as demanding, I guess, in some ways.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So what say you, Daniel? Twilight Imperium, Star Wars Rebellion, Gaia Project, play, sell, shelf, trade.
All right, so let me think about this. I would like to... Man, this is a hard choice. So I think I got to start with trade. I'm going to start with trade. Twilight Imperium is just not... too long. I just don't have any real desire to play that game. Maybe in the right situation and the right time.
Like at a con?
Yeah, maybe at a con, but maybe not, because I just I have better things to do than play a 6-hour game at a con. I never quite understood that. So anyways, shelf, I'm going to shelf Star Wars Rebellion. I've actually played it once. It was pretty fun. I played it with our friend Ben Mora, and during a Super Bowl party, actually. So that's what I did during the Super Bowl, was play Star Wars Rebellion. And then as far as play, I'm gonna go with the last one, which was Gaia Project. Yes, I never got around to playing Terra Mystica or Gaia Project, so I would love to play those, and I think I would not hesitate to play that again. So there you go. Those are my 3.
Wow, I'm surprised you never Terra Mystica or Gaia Project. That's really impressive. I guess it's more Gaia Project or Terra Mystica, but either way, it's surprising you never played either. Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, John, what say you on these 3?
What I say is I need to run play shelf trade next time.
Okay.
Because space games, for some reason, I think I mentioned it last week when we were talking about arcs. Space games just never work for me. I just don't even gravitate towards them at all. And so...
Oh, I see what you did there. Gravitate.
Yeah, you like it?
I like that a lot.
There we go. So I'm thinking, geez, it's a tough one. I think I'm going to play Star Wars because I know people that play it, and it actually looks like it might be fun. What is it? Outer Rim? Is that the one it is? Is it Outer Rim? Is that the one you're talking about?
Star Wars Rebellion.
Rebellion. That's it. Whatever. And
they're all the same.
Gaia Project is way shorter than TI, so I will go ahead and shelf that one. And then TI, I can probably get a good game if I trade that. So I think that would be by default the one that would be traded because I get me some worth, get me some money, maybe even sell it outright, but I don't think it's one of the options. So that's the route I'm going. I'm afraid I don't have a lot of insight in these games other than I will probably never play any of them.
So I got a really quick question just because I know you. So you're big on theme.
I am big on theme.
Right. And so is space just not like a theme?
Any of the, for some reason, any of the games that I played that do have a space theme just don't cut it. I don't know. So I mean,
it's fair. I'm not attacking you. Just I was just intrigued. So
I don't think throwing one out there that's going to last all day would be the way to maybe get into it. But I don't know. It's maybe I could be surprised. I could be I could be wrong. These might be my favorite games if I played it. You're right.
You could be changed by immersion. Like
I could.
You just do it for so long. You're like, yes. I'm in now. All right, Andy. True. What you got on these three?
Well, unlike John, I do appreciate a good space game, especially one with lasers.
Someone has a soundboard.
Somebody has a soundboard, and it's me. I'm actually going to disagree with both of those guys completely. Twilight Imperium sounds awesome. It sounds fantastic. I love Eclipse, and I hear Twilight Imperium is the original Eclipse, right? Or the better version of it. It's longer, but sure, it's going to be fun. It sounds awesome. I'm not afraid of a long game that is going to be fun, and Twilight Imperium sounds fantastic if it's anything like Eclipse, which, again, I've heard it is. Great game. So I will definitely be playing Twilight Imperium, and I will join you in playing that, Chris. We can play it all day next Saturday if you'd like, or whatever. Right. Bust it out at a con. The other games, I was looking at them. I haven't played either, and they look like they have some similarities. Gaia Project's a little heavier, it looks like, but they both have some, contracts. It looks like maybe area control in both of them. I'm gonna say I'll put Gaia Project on the shelf, and I will trade away Star Wars Rebellion, mostly because it's an IP, and so I hate to be that guy. I love it if IP games are good, but it tends to be the case that intellectual property games fall flat a lot of times for me. So, we'll just go with that. That's my gut on it.
I mean, it's number, 7 on Board Game Geek?
Yeah,
so even if it's IP, it's probably pretty good.
I mean, like, for example, Battlestar, it's mythical, right? And it's nowhere near 7, right? And it's an IP, so...
It once was at 7.
Well, I guess that's true.
I don't know if it's mythical.
But there used to be good games at the top, and now they're all trash. Except for, I guess number 2, that one's a good game. But, 1 and, what is it? 1 and 4 specifically are terrible trash. So
the problem is we've got
Haven in the name or something. I don't know.
We've got things like Gloomhaven and Star Wars Rebellion taking up great spots that should be held by the Doctor himself, Reiner Knizia.
Oh my God!
Is horribly bland Euro games that have awesome mechanisms.
Did you guys come out
does take up a lot of space too?
We need to see this. Is he back in the top 100?
I just wonder if you two trolls
I believe Tigerson Euphrates is
came out of your basement in the past 5 years to play a new game. I mean, I'm just curious.
I am too busy doing agriculture because I love me some Agricola and Caverna and whatnot. In my basement.
Throwing some mushrooms.
I won't tell you what kind of hydroponics I'm doing down here, but anyway.
All right. Well,
yeah, that's my take.
Chris, why don't you give us your take, Chris?
Oh, yeah, it's true. I forgot I am part of this as well. I don't just moderate. Okay, so I will go with, man, this one's tough.
You did it to yourself.
Yeah,
I know,
I haven't thought about it yet.
Okay, so I guess I'll go with Twilight Imperium, just because it's TI, okay? And I've never played it. I've actually never got it to the table. So for that reason alone, I'm going TI's play. The shelf and trade, I don't know. I guess Gaia Project I'll shelf because I really enjoy Terra Mystica, and apparently it's supposed to be Terra Mystica Plus. And, I like fantasy and sci-fi, so sure, why not? See what the difference in theme might be. I really hate trading Star Wars Rebellion because I've heard it's so good, and it's hard to find a quality, 2-player game. I mean, there's a lot of them, but again, it's still exciting when you have a new one, right, to add to the list. And the IP adds extra, right? And I've seen the boards of all the planets and miniatures and stuff. It's pretty amazing. So I hate to do it, but yeah, I guess I'm trading Star Wars Rebellion.
All right. Well, it's sad to hear that you're going to let go of such a great game.
I'm not happy about it.
Chris, I'm a little disturbed that we agree completely.
Oh, well.
That is pretty wild.
I mean... the feeling's mutual.
If you enjoyed what you just watched, click on the embedded video for the rest of the episode.